Hello, my name's Dominic Fonte with Cutler Real Estate. Thanks for tuning in today. Today I'd like to talk about supply and demand and what is really happening with our real estate inventory as we try to make heads or tails of the economic conditions we're in. So the first slide I'd like to show you is new construction. It's single family new construction over the last 50 years. So taking a look at this slide, in 1970, moving forward to 2020, if you follow the average units completed, this is new construction across the country. You can see we're really at a 50-year low. And even though the next slide shows you that population by generation in the US, you can see the blue, which is the largest buying population between the age of 25 and 35. You know, that's that millennial generation you hear so much about because they make a large selection of buyers in today's market. The baby boomers are also a large selection. So when you look at what's happening economically, supply and demand is driven by interest rates, consumer confidence, which when you're scared of the economy, you pull back. Interest rates force you to pull back if you have to get a loan, which 70% of the people do have to get a loan. So when you look at the month's inventory of homes for sale, you know, you go back to January of 19, you could see 3.8 months of supply. And then fast forward to January 2022, we only had 1.6 months supply, and then you can see the uptick through May. And I've shown the chart before, but the neutral zone between the supply and demand side is 5 to 6 months, and 7 months would be still okay. That would be a good balance. We haven't seen that for many years, probably since 2014. But moving forward in closing, I'd just like to say, an informed decision maker is a happy decision maker. So you want to stay dialed into what the market's doing in your neck of the woods. So if you live in a certain area, the national scene and the headlines are important, but stay focused on what's happening. And 70% of the people that have to get loans are very cognizant of the interest rates. And some of the other videos we talked about, the rates are hovering about 5.7 on a 30-year fixed. So if you're borrowing $300,000, that's like $600 more a month out of pocket. So, you know, it's concerning. So by the Fed raising the rates, since they're not building more units, they're forcing people to not be qualified to calm the market down. And in result of that, it's going to just bring the prices down a little bit. So where we are today in July of 2022, we're technically in pre-pandemic levels of activity. So if you were to erase the last 2 years of buying and selling and the frenzy that's driven by emotions, lack of supply, then that's what you're going to see. But really, if you look at 17, 18, and 19 years of activity in real estate, we're right on track with those years. So it's really a good year, even though we're scared a little bit because of the uncertainty of the economic times. So stay tuned. I'll keep informing you every step of the way. My number is 330-418-1535. You can text or call. If you'd like to send me an email, go to Dominic@DominicFonte.com. Or if you'd like to see my more than 365 5-star reviews to see what you would experience working with me and my team, go to DominicFonte.com.